Hi everyone, my name is Jade Rosas, and my topic that I'm going to discuss is about climate change. Climate change refers to a long-term alteration in the Earth's climate, including changes in temperature, precipitation, and weather patterns. The primary driver of recent climate change is the increase in greenhouse gas emissions, primarily carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide, largely due to human activities such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes. The accumulation of these greenhouse gases in the atmosphere enhances the natural greenhouse effect, trapping more heat and leading to global warming. The consequences of climate change are wide-ranging and include rising sea levels, more frequent and intense weather events, disruption to ecosystem, and impact on human societies. Efforts to address climate change involve both mitigation, which aims to reduce or prevent the emission of greenhouse gases, and adaptation, which involves adjusting to the changes that are already occurring. International cooperation, policy changes, and sustainable practices are crucial components of global efforts to combat climate change and its associated challenges. By the way, here's an example of climate change: melting ice caps and glaciers. Rising sea levels.
The transformation of our coasts is constant. From Hurricane Nicole clawing away at the shore in Daytona Beach, homes crumbling into the sea within 12 hours.
Nicole is still just a tropical storm. People say still, but there are always unique fingerprints from each of these.
To the surge of Hurricane Ian swallowing Southwest Florida's barrier islands.
Well, the storm surge is flexing. We're about an hour into being in this eye wall. The storm is moving north of us, but we see these winds, and that little house that we were talking about all day has gone. Succumbed to the storm surge. Now the blue roof is all that's left floating in the water toward the building.
Erosion is part of Earth's natural cycle and an increasing reality in some of the country's most visited beaches.
And more frequent and severe extreme weather events such as hurricanes and heat waves are examples of the impacts of climate change.
What is a heat wave? Heat waves occur when temperatures rise above the average temperature in an area for at least 3 consecutive days. The threshold temperature for heat waves depends on the local average. For instance, South Asia's heat wave threshold would be higher than that of Europe. How are they formed? Heat waves mostly occur in the summer when a high atmospheric pressure system develops over an area, and the extreme weather causes the hot compressed air to repel clouds. This results in sunlight directly hitting the land below, stripping away air-cooling moisture and baking the ground even more. What are its effects? The most immediate risks associated with heat waves are heat stroke and heat exhaustion. There is also a real risk in the future of so-called wet bulb temperatures, wherein heat combines with humidity to create conditions in which the human body cannot cool itself through the evaporation of sweat. Heat waves also exacerbate drought and make larger areas vulnerable to wildfires. They menace the food supply chain and can disrupt power supplies while also causing drastic increases in energy demand. Heat waves also wallop infrastructure such as railroads, highways, and airports that aren't designed to cope with high temperatures. Role of climate crisis. Many climate scientists agree that carbon emissions from the burning of fossil fuels contribute to the planet's heating, increasing the frequency and severity of heat waves and other extreme weather events, such as unpredictable torrential rains, hurricanes, tornadoes, and blizzards.